Hello, goodbye, and hello again. Welcome back to another Minecraft texture pack review. Today we're looking at Mythic by Cyclone Studios. It is 830 Minecraft coins. The description says, experience Minecraft like never before with the amazingly dark fantasy textures of Mythic. Amazing 32x textures in a gritty medieval theme. Make Minecraft the fantasy game it was meant to be. And it's Tricky Trials 1.21 ready. So this has been updated recently. So I'm glad that I waited for it to fully update before I did a video on this one. From Fishy Mint and Cyclone Studios. And this is currently in the Minecraft Marketplace Pass. Thank you. It is in the Minecraft Marketplace Pass. Let me get back to it here. And yeah, let's see if there are avatars. And there are, but there's only 2 of them. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the world and have a look at this. Okay, here we are in the texture pack world. By the way, please subscribe if you haven't already. Here are some things that grow. If you don't know how these videos work, I show off all the textures in a texture pack, and then I give my final thoughts on it. Here are the trees and the baby trees. Here's your mushrooms. Kind of cool looking mushrooms. Pumpkins, melons, various other plants. You can see that it is indeed updated. It's got the pitcher plant. Here's the different flowers. I'm liking this pack so far. Very aesthetically pleasing so far. Vines. Some more trees. Here's your giant mushrooms. Alright, here are logs and planks. That's kind of interesting. It's like made up of 4 smaller logs. There's the planks. Here are dirt, sand, and gravel. Get more of a top view on these. Here are sandstone and sand. Kind of decorative carved sandstone there. Here is stone and stuff. Polished stone. Cobblestones. It's all looking pretty good so far. Brick. That's an interesting design on that one. Looks kind of like a mammoth skull or something. Or a cyclops. Stone, brick, block, etc. Some very decorative blocks in this one. But not like... They're not like crazy or anything. They're not hard on the eyes. Here's your different glass. The clear glass has noticeable lines on it, but the rest of them mostly blend in pretty well. Here's the wool. Concrete powder. Concrete. Here's the regular terracotta and the glazed terracotta. Some cool patterns on these. Here's your ores. Nice and readable ore for the most part. Your nether ore, deep slate ore. The deep slate doesn't look that much different from the regular stone, but that's okay. It's just darker. Here is the amethyst. Random lonely magma block. Here's sponges. You can tell the difference between the wet and dry sponge. That's not always a guaranteed thing. Light sources. Some cool lanterns. Aha! Our first pack that actually is new enough or updated recently enough to have the copper bulbs be custom. Here's our campfires and Miscellaneous light sources. Gotta say, I've not seen anything that I don't like so far. Your signs. Nice and readable signs. Hanging signs, same story. Monster spawner looks kind of cool. Fences and gates. Oh, that one looks kind of weird. I'm not sure if that's glitching out or if that's supposed to look like that. Dried kelp block. Diamond, lapis, gold, emerald, redstone blocks. Iron block. Has like nails or screws in it. Copper, raw copper, gold, and iron. Here's a lodestone. Cool looking lodestone. Prismarine, slime block, honey, hay bale, bone block. Here's the quartz. Some more cool carved quartzes. Here's the different coppers. Get a better look at these grates. Here are the ladders. Here are the doors. There's the copper doors. Here's the regular doors. All custom, all differently designed. A lot of which you can see through, which I always appreciate. You know, there's windows in the doors. Here's trapdoors. Looks like a few of these, like 4 of these. These 4 would make for good, like arms on couches and chairs and such. If you're building your own custom furniture, there's the lever. I don't always point that out. Here's bookcases, etc. Here is an enchanting table. Very, very decorative, very cool. The beds. Beds are the most boring part of this entire pack so far. Here are crafting tables and villager job tables. And back there is the crafter. Nice to see somebody has finally updated some packs to feature all the new stuff. Furnaces that will date this video, but still, you know, it was the first time we had one that had the crafter be custom. Anvils and grindstones. Cauldrons. There's the lava and the potion. Here's chests. Barrel. Juke blocks and note block. Here's an empty armor frame, a beacon, a bell, iron bars. Here is paintings, and they're all custom this time, so we're going to look at the bottom row and then go back and look at the top row. These are cool. I appreciate all of these designs. Some of the better looking pixel art that we've seen on paintings in a while. Here's the newer paintings up top. The top 2 rows are the most recent additions. That's like from a different video game. Oh, that's cool. It's a whole little scene. Some very interesting characters on these paintings as well. Very alien, very strange. Kind of a sunset over the mountains there. Here are item frames. Here's rails. See the different types of rail and the different types of minecart. There's TNT in a minecart. Here's a sheep in a minecart. Here's some redstone stuff. Interesting. Lots of fun faces on the observer and such. Pistons. Here's pottery. Some unique designs on there. They're not just, you know, copies of the default images. Very cool. Scaffolding. Banners. Here's boats. Always good to see some boats. Here's Tough, and this is the first, I think the first or second time that we've had all of the Tough be custom. That's cool. I like that. That's a very interesting Tough block. Here's a trial spawner and a vault. Cool, cool, cool. I like it. It's like you're putting it into a snake's mouth, and its tongue sticks out when you get close to it. That's cool. Let's go ahead and jump back. Here we are with the armors. Leather armor, chainmail, iron armor, gold, diamond, netherite. You can tell what each of them are just at a glance. That's cool. But they're very stylized. Here's the elytra. Ooh, that's cool. And the shield. Turtle helmet. Here, the bow and the mace. Maybe our first custom mace. I don't remember. Here's some armor trims. As always, these are amethyst armor trims on iron armor. Interesting, interesting. I like the looks of these. Neat. That's a fun one. Some of these are very skeletal. Cool. Here are some weapons and armor. Weapons and items. Weapons and tools and items. The different swords and axes and so forth. I like the look of these weapons and tools. Oh yeah, the fishing rods look interesting on this one. Let's go ahead and throw a snowball and a wind charge, which is the first time that we've had a wind charge be custom in this as well. That's what that looks like. Okay. Here's horns, horse armors, potions, various foods, and other such organic items. Here's music discs, including the 3 newest music discs. Here's things in buckets, various minerals, various miscellaneous items. Oh, that's a cool key. Yeah. The trial key and ominous bottle. Very cool. All right. Let's head over this way. Here's what a bench looks like. Here's what that cooler that I often make looks like. Here's the custom chicken. Doesn't look like these mobs have custom geometry, but they're very decorative. The bee, the cow, the pig. Not everything has to have custom geometry. Better look at the cow's face there. Here are the sheep. Here's wolves. You'll notice that the wolves are rendering properly in this pack. That is not always a guaranteed thing, as we saw last time. Polar bear. The ocelot and the cats. There you go. Better look at the ocelot's face. Very similar to the cat's face. The mushroom. Look over here, mushroom. Oh, you've got a weird, some glowy eyes there, mushroom. Here's a bat. Cool, cool, cool. The parrots. Very, like detailed feathers on some of these parrots. Love to see it. The rabbits. Here's a llama. Here are the different horses. Don't mind the parrot flying around. It's a bonus parrot. Don't sweat it. Here are horse armors on the horses. That's cool. I like that. Very skeletal. Here's a donkey and a mule. Skeleton horse and zombie horse. Here are the tropical fish. Interesting. Then the cod. Pufferfish. They've got cute little mouths on the pufferfish this time. Salmon. Dolphin has despawned. Need to spawn a new dolphin. There he goes. Is that a baby dolphin? Oh, there was a dolphin in here. Okay. Well, okay, now there's 2 dolphins. That's fine. Here's the sea turtle. And the panda. Witness me, panda. Let's look at the fox. Cute little guy. Cute little fox. The creeper. Ooh, that's a very unnerving creeper right there. Yeah, let's spawn in an Enderman. I know I said I was going to stick him in a cauldron of water, but I couldn't figure out how to do it, so we're just going to spawn one in. There we go. We got a few seconds or a second or two of looking at him. Oh, there he is. You're a very strange looking Enderman there, aren't you? Here's the silverfish. You can kind of see him off in the distance there. The skeleton. Bony boy. Wither skeleton. Here is a stray. He is facing the opposite direction. I wish he would face this way. There we go. He's got something carved on his forehead. The slime has a skull inside it. I think that's the second time we've seen a scully slime. Cave spider and regular spider. The zombie. Some very detailed mobs here. Here's the bogged. Oh, what's going on there? Is that 2 bogs on top of each other, or no? I think that's glitched out. I think the bogged is broken in this pack. It's like he's got an extra skull that's always facing forward. Husk. The drowned. I'm not gonna let a couple of glitches hold it back too much. That's what the drowned look like. Here is the squid and glow squid. Always love to see a good squid and glow squid. Very pretty. Got, you know, big creepy mouths on the bottoms of them. Here's a witch. Oh, its witch nose is a tongue on this pack. Face this way again. There you go. That's clever. That's creative. I guess you're getting bonus points for that. Using the geometry in an unusual way. A guardian and elder guardian. Cool, cool, cool. Let's spawn in an endermite. It's a little bit harder to tell which item you have selected at just a glance. Like you have to, you know, be looking more because it's just changing where this little dot is on the bar instead of highlighting the whole image. Here's a magma cube hopping around, doing what magma cubes do. Here's a strider. Oh, they're kind of demonic. Strange little guys. Hoglins. I'm sorry, zoglins. We'll see the hoglin later, the regular hoglin. Zombie piglin. Zombie piglin brute. Yep. Here are the goats. You can see their little goat faces and their little goat horns. Here is axolotls with their little smiley faces. Cute little axolotls. The allays are kind of like little vampires, actually. Little ghoulies. Very horror themed pack so far on a lot of these mobs. Here's the frog. That's a fun frog. I like that frog. Wandering trader needs to be spawned in. I moved it. There's the wandering trader. I tried everything I could think of to get the Enderman inside of a cauldron earlier. Scooch over. Climb out of your llamas, trader. That's cool. Interesting. Here's the camel. Or camels, I should say. Do they have different faces? No, I guess not. Okay. Thought we had two different camels for a second there, but I guess not. Here's the blaze. That's cool. He seems to have the same texture on all sides of his face, which is unusual. Usually there's a distinct, you know, face for whichever direction he's heading. Here's the ghast. We'll see him better in a few moments. Here's the shulker. Kind of just has one eye poking out at you. The vindicator also has its tongue sticking out, as does the evoker. The vindicator and the evoker have different outfits, but their heads are basically the same. I think they're very similar to the witch in that respect. Here's the villagers. Some detailed villagers here. Although they're mostly pretty similar faces. Yeah, I think they all have the same face. Yes, they do. But different clothing, different bodies. I'm spoiled. I've seen several packs lately that had completely different villagers for each job. Here's zombie villagers. Get a better look at their face. Wanted to see the one with the bandana. There you go. Here's the phantom. Pillagers. See, they reuse this head for several of the hostile mobs. The Ravager is always pressing against the fence, frustratingly. Makes him a little harder to see. Cool. The Iron Golem and the damaged Iron Golem. Can you tell the difference? Yes, you can, but it's subtle. Here are the Snow Golem and the Snow Golem with his pumpkin carved off. Very skeletal pumpkin. The Sniffer. That's a cool sniffer. 4 eyes. He's got 4 eyes. Here's an armadillo. One of very few custom armadillos that we've seen so far. If not the only one. Here's the warden. We kind of got a little bit of a preview of when looking at the description page. Very cool. Like that. Here's the breeze. Our first custom breeze. Very interesting. That's cool. I like that. Neat. Very like tribal. Very like something you'd find in some trial chambers, if you will. All right, let's go look at the Nether. Okay, here we are in the Nether. Here's what the Nether portal looks like. It's very drippy. Here's the regular Hoglins, non-zombified version. There's one of the ghasts. It's old and wrinkly. Here's a piglin. A couple of piglins for you. Different piglins. Very cool. Let's peek around in the Nether for a sec before we go and look at the end or rather the stronghold below template world, and then the end. Awesome. This pack is getting some big points today, I can tell you that. Not to spoil the ending or anything, but I've not seen anything that has left me unimpressed. Alright, off we go. Okay, we are in the stronghold below template world. If you like the layout of this world, you can get it for yourself just by looking in the templates when you're creating a new world. I should actually show you how to do that sometime for people that haven't figured it out, but I'm sure you can figure it out. It's not that difficult. And this is one that I use for showing off the end because it's very easy to get where you need to be. Let's pick a random house and go in it, just for a change of pace. This is a very small and simple house with a crafting table and not much else. Okay. Let's peek on over at the haunted village just to... I didn't show that off last time, so let's show it off this time. You can see what the ice and frozen water looks like as well. Here's what the haunted village looks like. Who's in here? Is that a zombified? Yes, it's a zombie villager. Oh, there's a ruined portal over here. I never noticed that. That's cool. That's actually a fairly complete portal. I wonder if I could light that just by... No, I guess it's not entirely complete. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump on down to the stronghold. Go as fast as we can, please. Alrighty. Try to line it up perfectly. Nope, didn't get it. Down, down into the depths of the earth. Let's blow the horn. It always, the sound always seems to dim before it's done blowing the horn. Here's what the crossbow looks like when you're reloading it. Always try to show that off. Here's a sword in your hand. And here is an Eye of Ender so that we can jump into the nether portal. That's so cool. I'm sorry, not nether portal, in portal. We are in the end. Get another look at these Endermen that were all hanging out in the same block for some reason. Let's look at an end crystal and then the Ender Dragon, and then I'll give my final thoughts. Cool. I like the looks of these end crystals. Let's get a look at you, Indy, the Ender Dragon. Very interesting. It's got like bright blue wings and I think extra eyes. That's cool. So what do I think of this pack? I am majorly impressed with this pack. This is one of the better fantasy packs that we've seen for sure. Yeah, I think I don't get to say this every day, but I think this is a 5-star pack. You know, there were a couple of, there was like a glitch or two. Yes, it does have 4 eyes, just like that other mob had. But yeah, I mean, you know, it had a little bit of a glitch, but I'm sure they'll fix that soon. The bog is still a brand new mob, so you know it's not been around very long. So you know, I'm sure that the pack will be updated to fix that eventually. Yeah. So if you've got the Marketplace Pass, then and you want to try this pack out, go ahead and do so because it's going away in like 20 days or something. So I wanted to go ahead and do this one while I still could. Let's drink a health potion here. Yeah, so hope you enjoyed it. If this helped you, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you're interested in trading cards at all, please check out my second channel, which is Drifter Carbon TCG. I will leave a link in the comments, and there'll probably be a card that you can click as well. All right, thanks. Peace.
Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share.